Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time and all the time. God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the one and only Dr. Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, Rick, today I'm excited to share with you as we get ready for the song, I Believe God. I believe God. It's one thing to believe in God. It's another thing to believe God. You see, when you believe in God, you're saying, okay, I know there is a God. I believe God exists. But when you believe God, it's simply saying, you know what? In spite of what I'm going through, in spite of what I'm dealing with, I believe God's promises are greater than my problems. I believe what God says is greater than my struggle. I think that's where I hang out right now, Ricky, because in a real sense, it's real easy to say, I believe in God. But the real test of your faith is when you are going through it, hell and hardship. Do you believe God when God says all things work together for good to those that love God and are called according to God's purposes? It's one thing to say, I believe in God. It's another thing to believe God when your haters are hating and you basically believe that God says, I'll prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. I'll prepare a table before you in the presence of folk that cannot stand you. Listen, I made up my mind. Yeah, I believe in God, but I'm going to take it a step further and believe that what God says about me and my situation is greater than my situation, and it empowers me to navigate life and navigate situations victoriously, because if God said it, then guess what? God's word is true. God is good for God's promises. If God said it, I promise you, you can believe it. If God said it, I promise you, you can live by it. And so go ahead, make this your day, knowing that you believe God. And if you believe God, then you behave like you believe God. And that's what I made up my mind to do. I believe God, and I'm going to behave like it. Y'all have a blessed day. I believe God.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 23 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by Venus. Don't settle for bumps, ingrowns, and itch due to dry skin. Venus for pubic hair and skin is the only razor and regimen specifically designed for your pubic area. Explore the full collection at GilletteVenus.com. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. U.S. Representative Ilhan Omar introduced new legislation to create the Office for Missing and Murdered Black Women and Girls within the U.S. Department of Justice. This is a really serious issue, Ricky. According to a study published by Research in Action, more than 60,000 black women and girls are missing in the U.S. Black women are also twice as likely to be victims of homicide. In other news, a little over of a third of Americans believe that President Joe Biden should be impeached and removed from office, while 45% do not agree, according to a new poll. Now, House Republicans began an impeachment inquiry a week ago, alleging that the president was involved in corrupt business dealings with his son, Hunter Biden. Lastly, check your refrigerator. Kraft Heinz has recalled about 84,000 cases of its Kraft Singles cheese slices after reports that bits of plastic film on the cheese were causing a choking hazard. Recalled packages have a use-by date of January 10th, 2024 through January 27th, 2024. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningshow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Well, we got a WNBA playoff update. The Connecticut Sun eliminate the Minnesota Lynx out the playoffs. Connecticut advanced to the second round where they will play the New York Liberty. Of course, shout out to the Dallas Wings. They advanced to the second round, and they got the champs, Las Vegas Aces. And those series start this Sunday. It's going to be off the chain. Alabama coach Nick Saban, Rick Dog, and Deion Primetime Sanders officially no longer have beef with each other, man. If you remember months ago, Saban claimed that Deion paid $1 million to five-star recruit Travis Hunter. And, of course, Deion said, man, he's a liar. and they was kind of going back and forth. They squashed the beef, but officially Nick Saban was like, man, recently said, listen, I'm proud of Deion. He's doing a great job out there in Colorado. He's an amazing coach. He's an amazing person, and he's getting everything that he deserves. So I'm glad that all that stuff.
Absolutely.
That's how you handle that situation right there.
Now come on to Bama when you leave Colorado.
I can't wait till he get that program ready for Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be in about 2 years.
Yeah.
What up there, Nick? I said Nick. Gary?
All right, then. Okay, y'all, the CEO of Adidas, y'all, has spoken out, y'all, in defense, y'all, of Kanye West months, y'all, after the company ditched him following that series of anti-Semitic rants. Now, the guy said, the CEO said, quote, I think Kanye West is one of the most creative people in the world, and both in music and what I call street culture. So he's extremely creative and has, together with Adi, created a Yeezy line that was very successful. Now, this is what the CEO, Bong Joon-ho, said about Kanye West. He also, Bong Joon-ho, I think he's, when they spell a name with a cross across the letter,
right.
BJONORN with a slash. That's
Don't
like
none of us
German.
know how to say it.
He's like German, I think. But anyway, he also wanted to say, Ricky, that he then said that as creative people, he said he did some statements which wasn't that good. He said, and that caused Adi, he called Adidas Adi, to break the contract and withdraw the product. He said, but very unfortunate because I don't think that he meant what he said, and I don't think he's a bad person. It just came across that way. That meant that we lost that business, one of the most successful collabs in history. Very sad. He said, but again, when you work with third parties, that can happen. He said, it's part of the game. He said, that can happen with an athlete, that can happen with an entertainer. He said, it is part of the business, unquote. And that's nice he's speaking out for Kanye at this late time, but they're saying Kanye West is about to move on and do bigger things, so we're going to sit back and wait and see what he does. But sometimes y'all do say, because people, always say that artists are, y'all say some crazy stuff, Ricky.
Really?
Y'all, because they say smart people, I'm not going to call you smart, but they say people that's, what they call you? Brilliant.
Creative.
Creative, yeah, Ricky.
Right. Us creative people.
Eccentric things.
Yeah, creative people. Y'all say crazy things, so kudos out to Kanye. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, aquamarine. On the high end, you say aquamarine, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue, y'all. That's the color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Sherry Shepherd pauses her talk show after testing positive for COVID. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Deadline reports that Sherry is pausing, Sherry Shepherd, that is. She's pausing production after testing positive for COVID-19. Now, this comes just after 2 days from the start of the show, the second season, actually. And unfortunately, they said Sherry has tested positive for COVID. A statement was posted to the show's Instagram page saying the show will return with new episodes as soon as possible. For the remainder of this week, encore episodes from the beginning of the premiere week will air. The health of our host and entire staff is of the utmost importance. So we're going to keep Sherry and the entire staff in our prayers because we want the show to go great and we want everything to... That COVID is coming back, man.
Yeah, with a different strain.
A different strain. Like, come on, they need to keep that over there where they brought it from. Go on now.
Picket lines coming back, too.
The what?
Who?
Them picket lines.
Talking about for the unions?
Strikes?
Yeah, the strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to. I mean, I feel like Monique got a legitimate lawsuit.
Over that show, huh?
The Parkers and a lot of these shows, they need to start investigating where millions and millions were made, and they're not paying the actors and the actresses and the writers and like they should. I'm telling you, man, all these companies, man, the CEOs have gotten seriously greedy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. All right, y'all. Last but not least, rapper Quavo is doing what he can to make America a better place. Now, after the loss of his family Amigos member Takeoff, he has vowed to do his part to help end senseless gun violence. This is awesome. Since the tragic night, Quavo has expressed a few times how difficult it's been processing Takeoff's death in July of the hotel lobby. He said, I miss him a lot and I love him. He know I love him. And that's why he said, that's what we always know. So when you see me and you see me smiling, you don't got to ever think I forgot about him or he's forgotten about. Against gun violence. You may recall that he launched a nonprofit organization shortly after Takeoff was killed. During the crucial conversation, he said, I feel like your calling comes at the least expected time. He said, you don't think nothing is going to happen, but I need you to step up to the plate and hit the home run. I have to do something about it so it won't happen to the masses, especially in our culture.
A lot of the things that we went out and did for fun and to have a good time, now you do the same thing. You are losing your life for
That's
it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Going to a club is not even safe anymore.
Ooh.
I wouldn't dare. You can
either.
pay me to go to no nightclub
Me either.
or whatever. Not where two many are gathered. No, that's
okay,
crazy.
if it ain't church.
Right. Right. And
All right, y'all, we gonna
safe.
Okay.
Oh, man,
Thank
don't
you.
say that. Oh, man, we going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But coming up next, we got Special K with the news you absolutely, positively cannot use. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
It's about that time. Special K got news and positivity absolutely cannot use. 10 before the top of the hour. What up, K?
Man, I don't know what's going on in Birmingham, but Birmingham seems to be the place to be to shoot these comedy specials, man. You got your big Netflix special coming up in December, and I got a slightly smaller, but yet bigger big special coming up in October 14th, man, the Red Mountain Theater. Go to my Instagram.
Let's go.
Special K.
I'll be there.
Hey, man, go to my... No, you're going to be in Atlanta that night. Don't tell people that you're going to be in Atlanta that night. Yeah, you're going to be in Atlanta that night. Don't worry, big dog. I got you. Yeah, so go to my IG, Special K913, man, and holla at me. All the information you need is right there. All it means is, man, what? We doing big things on this morning show.
I'm going to make sure Ruben Studdard is there. How about that? Got to
Hey,
represent.
hey, man,
We'll send somebody.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all love. And, we doing things over here, man. We got things
Let's
things
go.
cooking. All right, so look, ladies, I heard, and this ain't been confirmed, this ain't been verified, but I heard Congress is looking at new criteria for child support, and it's dependent on who you chose to be your baby daddy. Now, this could be absolutely facetious, but let's look at it anyway. So y'all better listen up. If your man was getting dropped off at your house for your smash sessions because he ain't had no car, they're going to be looking at that real closely, determining how much you're going to get.
If he getting dropped off.
Yeah, if he was getting dropped off at your house while y'all was smashing, that's going to be consideration. If he has to use your gym membership, your Netflix account, your Kroger Plus card because he don't qualify for any of them on his own,
right?
Yeah, they're going to be looking at that also.
Kroger Plus.
If this man ain't never purchased 4 new tires at one time for his car.
Yeah.
See, that's a grown man move right there.
Damn right.
You know you a grown man. We
can get 2, but we can't get 4. I ain't never bought 4 my damn self. I done bought 2.
You gotta
stop the music.
You gotta put the
You ain't never bought 4 new tires for your car, Rick.
I done bought 2. Now, I didn't need 4.
And you gotta put the 2 new ones on the front.
Put the 2 new ones on the front and then get the back one
man.
rotated.
Let me tell you something. The first time you buy 4 new tires for your car,
Put
that
them
is a
weights on there to
grown
get
man
your
moment.
balance. What?
I'm telling you, that's a grown man moment. Yeah. All right, so if the car that man is driving has a cardboard tag on it that say tag applied for, and it's been there for a year.
That's all up and down First Avenue.
Yeah. You ain't getting all that.
If you live in Birmingham, don't have no wreck on First Avenue. That's what all the tags say. They can just drive off. You'll never know who did it. That's every other car on First Avenue between East Lake and Roebuck.
If at the time you got pregnant, if that man was wearing an ankle monitor, you ain't getting all that child support. If at the time you got pregnant, you only knew him by his street name, you ain't getting all that child support.
Woo, boy, that'd be bad. They'd be like, wasn't that Greg? That's all they know is Greg.
If he don't have nothing listed in his name other than a file number with the Pardons and Parole Board, you are not getting all that child support.
Because you basing this on like these are bad choices that they are making.
Yeah.
And that's going to cut into your child support.
Examine your choices, ladies.
Man, this needs to be a law.
Story.
Well, we need to call our local congressman. We need to get these laws passed.
Come on now. We really do. I thought we had 40 seconds left. All right, yeah.
Trying to think of another one.
If the man that got you pregnant don't own a suit or a button-up shirt or a pair of hard-bottom dress shoes, come on now. You ain't getting all that child support.
Yeah, that's the problem.
If his bank is a Walmart money card or a Cash App card, you're not getting all that child support.
Everybody
hands up. If you roll in the ambulance car, ooh, everybody who roll in the ambulance car, everybody, ooh, everybody.
You like that, Brett?
You know it.
Brett. Hey, here you go, Brett.
Remix. Take that.
Get it, dog. Who rolled in the damn car? Everybody.
Take that.
Brett, can you drop some lyrics on that? Can you do a rap?
Rolling the ambulance car.
And let that be the background. Let that be the hook. Can you do a rap to that, Brett, please?
I can do a rap to anything. Let's go.
Let's go. We got that. We're going to send that to you today. We'll have that ready. Brett, can you have it ready tomorrow if I send it to you today?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Regular prayer warriors are being solicited, y'all, for the beautiful Miss Alvina Stewart, Ricky. And I almost come to love her just by knowing about her in the public or whatever. If y'all don't know who Alvina is, she's the beautiful wife of Anthony Anderson. Yes, Blackish star Anthony Anderson, y'all, it's being reported out that he has agreed to only pay his ex-wife $4 million, y'all, to settle their divorce case. Now, in the documents obtained by Black, they're saying Anderson, 53, agreed to pay monthly spousal support to Ms. Alvina Stewart in addition to a $4 million lump sum payment. Now, they're saying Alvina originally filed for divorce back in 2015, but the couple reconciled 2 years later. Then, on March the 25th, 2022, she filed for divorce again after 22 beautiful years of marriage. Now, they're saying Alvina requested spousal support and attorney fees. Now, they're saying during a recent interview, Anthony opened up. Hey, what you mean had to pay all that?
The attorney fees, too?
Well, yes, he needs to pay her attorney. Ricky, but he only giving her $4 million. Anthony Anderson is filthy rich. All those diabetic commercials he's done and then doing Blackish and all that stuff. I mean, $4 million ain't that much.
$4 million is a lot of money, Gary.
A lot of damn money. You crazy?
With all these women, all these other European women getting in divorces in hell, and she just getting $4 million, and they have 2 kids, even though they're adults. But if they still come back and forth at home, he should be able to help take care of them. They live in a beautiful Encino mansion hell and stuff, and Encino ain't nowhere cheap to live. So I mean, I don't think $4 million is that much.
She don't have any income. I think she's a housewife. Don't they list that as you don't have income?
No, well, she's a domestic engineer.
Yeah, so he had to pay all the extra fees and stuff.
So what are you saying?
That's why he had to pay all that. That's why he had to pay all the attorney fees.
Okay. So, but anyway, honey, I just feel bad for $4 million. Hell, she'll go through that in no time. You remember, Ricky, you got to keep these people accustomed to the lifestyle that they used to living in.
$4 million. Brad, what can she get in Hollywood for $4 million? She can get a townhouse, can't it?
Yeah.
Well, wait a damn minute. A townhouse?
Yeah.
Well, what does she need a big house for? It's just her.
She got them children, and I'm sure those kids. Okay, but they grown, but Ricky still, I mean, not no townhouse. At least put in a nice modern house or something. I mean, is he living in a townhouse?
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
$4 million is a lot, Gary.
That's a lot.
But Brett, you know it ain't that much. Not for the.
Yeah, but she gotta figure out how to make it stretch and make it work for her and the kids. $4 million.
Hey, do y'all know, do they take taxes when you get a settlement like that?
Hell
you gotta
no.
pay taxes on that?
Probably not.
They take taxes on everything.
If a man get $4 million, they're gonna take taxes out of it.
Hell, if a woman, they're gonna take it even quicker.
They're gonna take a damn thing out of it, and you're gonna have to pay attorney fees.
Well, you need to pay attorney fees for my damn time going up to the court because you probably the one who initiated the doggone divorce from cheating or allegedly cheating or whatever you may have done. So yeah, she needs to get a little bit more than $4.
Damn.
I be too. Because honey, that $4 million damn dollars ain't that much money in Hollywood. Y'all know that. You can't even buy a doggone piece of grass.
With
all
all
that,
that,
you know, so-
Gary, go on to the next story, Mike.
Moving on here, another celebrity news, y'all. Some people trying to attack Kelly Price. I don't know why they attacking Kelly Price, but you remember what we talked about the other day when Kelly Price, she went to defend honey Tiana Taylor, baby, amid those Iman Shumpert cheating allegations when, you know, it was said that Iman was allegedly cheating on his beautiful wife, honey Tiana, and Kelly Price went to the defense, baby. And here's what Ms. Price had to say.
She's not a side piece. She's not a side hoe. She's a wife. I went through it, but this is not about me. I listened to this blogger go off on Tiana. I'm sorry. I'm actually emotional. I was venting to my husband because I was like, I get so angry when I see this kind of thing. We always talk about black needing to support black needing to do this, black needing to, don't worry about my smoke detector. This is an important message, but thank you. I appreciate it. I just listened to a female black woman who is a blogger go in on Tiana Taylor, basically calling her all kinds of things about, you know, the fact that she speaks up for her family, and when there are allegations out there that she comes to the defense of her family and she comes to the defense of her husband. What else is she?
But Ricky, a lot of people, I don't know why they are attacking Kelly.
Well, what
Kelly
they mad
just
at Kelly
said
for?
Because they told us you need to listen, and they said you need to pump the brakes before you get to know the facts. Because Tiana and Iman are now filing for divorce.
They're no longer?
They are divorcing. But when Kelly came out and spoke saying that people need to not, you know, saying that it was different about what was going on, saying that, you know, people attacking Iman and Tiana and all this stuff, and because she's a woman, she's a wife and all that other stuff, but now she's filing for divorce. So it's a sad situation, Ricky.
But I mean, that's what friends are supposed to do, is take up for their friends, right?
Yeah, but
if
then
they
when you
attacking her,
because she said something publicly that she didn't really know because they are divorcing.
Yeah, but that was based off of them attacking her, not based off of the divorce, correct?
Well, they're attacking her because she spoke before she knew what she was talking about, allegedly, evidently, because they are filing for divorce, but she was speaking as if they weren't filing for divorce and that people were attacking Tiana. But now it's out there that they are filing for divorce. That they are separated, and they have been separated for a while. So people saying sometimes we just need to hold on a minute and get the facts before we come out and say things. So it's a sad situation. But like you said, she is a friend, and she should stand up for a friend. But now it's almost like, you know, girl, you said that, but girl, now can you come back and retract that? Because now they're divorcing. So we're just going to pray on all parties, and hopefully that, you know, the situation gets resolved. The color of the day is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day is aquamarine. On the high end, you say aquamarine, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue.
What
That's
you
your
say,
color
Brett?
for the day.
Ooh, wore me out, that story.
It got on your nerves, Brett.
It was a lot. It just was like, ooh. Oh, Lord.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKY. Here we go.
Here we go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Tallahassee, Florida. Wake up to myself. Happy birthday to myself. Let's go get it.
Good morning. My name's Bonita. I'm calling from Orlando, Florida. So get up, get up, get up, get up.
I'm Mika. I'm calling from Orlando. Wake up, wake up, wake up, everybody.
My name is Gigi, and I'm calling from Miami, and I want to wake up all the 305. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this PJ calling from Madison, Mississippi. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up. If you listening on your radio, there's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. And Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I appreciate that, Brett.
You're welcome, Ricky.
All right, we went through the mail room. A lot of people don't know me in Special K. Check the mail. We got something to say coming up in Rickey Smiley Unleashed. You don't want to miss it. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Unfiltered, unapologetic. It's just real talk. Rickey Smiley Unleashed.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, hey, we want to, first of all, we love everybody, Brett. Gary, Maria, good morning to y'all. I hope y'all having a blessed morning.
Good morning.
Hope your coffee is hot and your orange juice is cold.
What that mean, man?
Just exchanging pleasantries.
Yes, sir. People don't do that no more.
They don't do it no more.
Yes,
Nobody, says nice things. They just get to what they want.
Right.
I want to have a conversation with all the listeners out there. A lot of people that like to mail stuff and send stuff to the morning show. We got a mail room back there. People at the radio station are complaining. Hey, we want to say this, and we mean this. We know that your heart is pure and sincere and genuine, especially me. Let me say this right here. People try to give me gifts, and they bring gifts to the stage when I perform. I can't take stuff home. If I took home everything that people sent to this radio station and took home every single thing, Super Dave, that people bring to the edge of the stage and the karaoke, I had to do a whole speech. Like, I like to go home empty-handed, because what happens is when somebody give you something, now you're tied to them. Like a woman in the club. If a dude buy you a drink, you can't dance with nobody else. We go together.
Yes, sir.
We go together.
Yes, sir.
If somebody buy you a Long Island tea, now what drinks that you can buy a drink for a woman, but she can still dance with somebody else special K? What's a low end drink?
Maybe like a white wine.
Yeah. Yeah, we buy you a white wine, you can dance.
Yeah.
But if we buy you
white wine.
But if we buy you a what?
If he buy you a Moscato, or no, if he buy you a Long Island or a Sex on the Beach or a Screaming Orgasm,
you can't dance with nobody else.
What in the world is that?
If he buy you a Screaming Orgasm.
Yeah, those are drinks.
What's mixed with that one?
They got one called Wet Panties. That's a new drink.
In Atlanta,
I heard it.
They having it in Dallas. Wet panties? Are you serious?
Wet panties.
That's so ridiculous.
Folks,
I'm like, who's ordering that?
Yeah.
Who's ordering that?
We appreciate it. Every single city in the United States make good barbecue sauce. Everybody, how many times everywhere you go, I got that good barbecue sauce.
That part, dog.
Everybody make good barbecue sauce.
Yes, sir.
All of it tastes good, but that don't mean that yours better than the folks in Memphis, and that means yours ain't better than the barbecue sauce in Houston,
right?
And your barbecue sauce ain't better than the barbecue sauce in South Carolina. Like, why everybody coming to us trying to prove to us that you got the best barbecue sauce? Let's just put that barbecue sauce on that meat, and when we sit down to eat, but we don't need to take a gallon of it with us.
Well, that's the opportunity to market themselves.
Bruh, if you take some barbecue sauce from somebody,
right,
that means you are connected. Y'all got a baby. That gallon of barbecue sauce becomes a baby.
You got to talk about it.
Yes, now you co-parenting. Now they in your inbox bothering you. Now they in your life because you done took a gallon like in the paint buckets. They give you that much instead of just getting you one bottle.
The big
paint bucket like at Sherman Williams.
Gallon.
A damn 5 gallon. You crazy? The big ass paint bucket.
Yeah, with the metal handle. With the metal handle, yeah.
You paint the whole house.
Yeah.
We don't need that much barbecue. Y'all, please stop sending stuff to the radio. Say, hey, T-shirts, we don't need them. We know you got your own T-shirt line with Councilman Eric Mays on there or whatever. We don't want it.
Somebody sent us a box of just plain gray T-shirts. All of them was size medium. Like, what the hell we gonna? First of all, who the hell wear a medium T-shirt? And why did you send just a box of gray
What else they said? What else?
shirts?
What else we
And
found?
whole cakes and stuff.
No, because I got to go up to the front and clear all this stuff out.
Yes.
Somebody sent a pair of Timberland boots with Brat face on one and Judy face on the other one.
Whole cakes.
They painted them on you. Yeah, they artists.
Yeah, they painted on Brat face on one boot and Judy face on the other boot. Like, who?
I'm not gonna wear a Omega Sci-Fi shirt with my picture on it. I don't want a Rickey Smiley T-shirt. I don't like looking at my own damn self in the mirror. I do not want to wear a T-shirt with my picture on it because it's me.
And no offense, we don't want pictures of your kids.
What?
Pictures of their kids.
Of their kids. A T-shirt.
Yeah. Polaroid pictures of their, like, what? First of all, where you get these pictures from in 2023? You done went and printed out pictures of your own kids talking about the morning show.
What about they excited to see us, man? So you got to get
we love the fan, but we don't. Where we gonna put it? So if somebody sends some Polaroid pictures of their kids, where we gonna put it at? And we don't have room in the family album for our own pictures.
Right.
So what we finna do?
I sent a bag of plums with Gary face on it.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, what's going on?
Oh, Rick, this Darius, man. No, I'm
Hold on, pimp. Hold on, pimp. It's Thursday.
Yeah. I got it, and I know it,
Your
man.
name ain't on the schedule, bruh.
And because I was supposed to be in there, but I'm using
but y'all can't get other people to work in your place. Y'all have to put in for that.
Yeah. Speaking of in your place, there's a lot of people in places they don't supposed to be. I'm using my personal day right now, and I'm going to tell you what's going on, Rick. Like Deion Sanders say, this personal today, bro.
It's personal.
Yes, man. Hey, Rick.
But you're supposed to be filling in for Black Tony. Make it make sense.
Look, man, I am at the paternity test place. I'm up here, man, after watching Kirk Franklin's special. Bruh, did you see Kirk Franklin's special?
I saw it. It was emotional.
I'm up here with my mama right now because I'm trying to see if this my mama. Because ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way. See, this was wrong. We need to really start helping black men because I come to find out that they've been testing black men to see if that's the daddy. It's time to start to see if you the mama.
Right. Come on now.
Because I'm telling you right now, because I've been studying. I looked at that special, and that ain't no kind of motherly love. What happened right there?
Yeah.
She could not be the mama.
Right.
That's probably what. So I'm up here, and fellas, get your baby mamas and get them tested because I've been watching TikTok, and you be seeing these ladies today on there talking about who the mama and who the daughter. I can tell you the one with the stretch mark. What you mean? I'm just talking about who the mama. I can tell you. Let me tell you this. Because ain't nobody 12 got the stretch marks. And this is ridiculous, Ricky. We have been taking it too hard. Everybody.
So you up there, you up at the DNA place with your mama?
I'm up here with my mama to see what's really going on. Because I knew she could not be my mama. She could not be.
Now, how old are you?
I'm right in my late 40s.
How old is your mama? The one that said who you up there with? How old is she?
My mama right at 68. But I got 4 other siblings, and I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. I knew it was something because Rick, why I don't even like oxtails. Everybody else do. I knew it was something. I was like, they sitting over there eating oxtails. I was never an oxtail child.
Right.
And I said, this could be.
Let me ask you something that might help you. What are the skin complexion of your other siblings, and what's your skin complexion of the people that never seen you before?
Well, my older brother, he paper bag brown, and then I got a sister that's right at like a fall leaf yellow. Uh-huh. I got all of them right up there, and then here I am, charcoal.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to figure this out. I can't wait to get these results back. I cannot, because we're
going to be praying for you.
Thanks for praying for me.
That's why you're not coming in today.
That's exactly why I'm not coming in, because I've been treated wrong.
But why did you agree to come in? And Black Tony called you, and you said you was coming in, but why you didn't tell Black Tony that you was going up there to get a DNA test? We need somebody to work today.
First of all, you asking a lot of questions. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What you about to get into?
Sugar don't go on grits. Sure some John P. Key. If you need some sugar, go get you some cream of wheat. Hey. Somebody go tell Kev on stage, Fred Hammond, you know better. What they wrote on the box was a trick because sugar just don't go. Sugar don't go. Hey, sugar don't go on my grits.
Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Ricky, this is a very touching story. But it's being reported that comedian Kim Whitley allegedly dropped a bombshell. Now, according to Kim, she said that she had a romantic rendezvous with the late R&B great Joe Levert and comedian Monique at the same time.
A what?
Now, a rendezvous.
A threesome?
Yes, Ricky.
With
you
who?
got that?
Wait a minute,
With Joe Levert, honey, and Monique. Now, she said one night after...
That's something that I did not need to know for the rest of my life. It's something I definitely would not have been interested in seeing.
At the list of sex tapes you don't want to see.
Oh, my God. But, Ricky, she said one night after all three left a club, she said Joe allegedly sweet-talked her and Monique into his bedroom. Now, Kim claimed that Joe had a mirror over his bed, and he took the the singer took turns making love to each one of them.
Got to be rolling in his grave.
I know. Oh my God, could you imagine? My Lord, honey.
Could you sit there and could you
Kim and Monique? I'd rather get in the bed with Gerald Levert. Man.
It's sad, and it hurts my heart.
I'm gonna go to the other side.
But she said, but Kim
Wait, stop again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'll go on and join the alphabet community. I ain't gonna...
He said, I'll go and go.
I'll get in with the whole Levert group and the OJs. Eddie can even come in there. Oh, shit. I get in there with Gerald, Eddie, Sean, all of them.
Lord, but
Lord, you so
at the age they at right
now. Yeah, but Ricky, this is sad though.
You ain't getting in the bed with Kim Whitley and Monique.
Yeah,
I'll go on and join the alphabet group.
Oh my God. But anyway, Ricky, she said though, honey, the romantic encounter went wrong. She said, you see, Kim and Mo were both big girls at the time, and Joro had a few pounds on himself. She said, so when Joro started going to work on Kim, the bed broke. Now she said that Kim also said that, honey, that she and Monique are no longer friends because Monique continually accused her of trying to get with her husband, Sidney. So we just need to pray, honey. It's sad because people need to be friends, honey.
Where did this come from?
Yeah, I don't know. Allegedly. I know. 50 years later, exactly, but you know.
She was doing an interview or something?
Yeah, so she did.
Get all the workers to go back off the strike now because too much coming out during the strike. We got to keep these actors and actresses and comedians occupied. They ain't got nothing to do. Now all the stories coming out.
All of them
and I know all of us was on the Tom Joyner cruise. I thought initially, I said, that probably happened on the Tom Joyner cruise. Cause I was with Gerald Levert and Tyler Perry. We was having lunch. We all together, and Monique was on there because we was all out at the pool dancing.
Right.
But I was wondering, did it go down? But so it didn't go down that night because it ain't no mirrors over the bed on any of the rooms in the cruise ship. So it didn't happen on the Tom Joyner cruise or whatever.
So let's just pray, honey. Let's pray.
Well, when the tape come out, it'll be one. Won't nobody be watching.
But moving on, y'all. Now this is a sad story, y'all. I mean, now a fan, y'all, a Beyonce fan, y'all, is speaking out, honey. He said he couldn't make it to her Seattle show because his wheelchair couldn't fit on the plane. Now he posted about missing the concert, y'all, and the internet came to his side. They said people are trying to get to him so he could get to another concert, to one of Beyonce's concert. But they're saying, y'all, the guy, he said his name is John Hetherington. Now he said he'd been waiting to see Beyonce for 25 years, Ricky. He said so when the airline told him that he couldn't fly him to Seattle to see the Queen Bey for her Thursday show because they said his wheelchair was 4 inches too tall and he was crushed. Now they're saying the guy at the counter filled out this form and it basically said, like, your wheelchair exceeded the requirement to be able to fly. And we, honey, we did everything that we could to address this and resolve the issue, and we couldn't, and this is what Mr. Harrington said.
But they said the wheelchair was too tall?
It was too tall, Ricky. They couldn't fly, honey.
Wheelchair with a high back.
Yeah.
Really, couldn't.
Yeah, and he said, honey, after 25 years of wait, he said, I'm not seeing Beyonce tonight. So ableism strikes again. He said, now Mr. Harrington said in a TikTok, he said he also posted about the situation on X and Instagram. He told the insider that when he posted on TikTok, he wasn't expecting more than a couple of hundred people to see his content. He said, but little did he know his video would go viral, and the army of base stands all intent on getting him to another show. He said it's really surreal and unexpected. And he said, with him being part of the LGBTQIA community, he said this is something he definitely wanted to be at the concert because Beyonce is such a good person. He said being a massive deal for him for someone who is black and queer. He said so she made the the conscious decision, honey, to collaborate with people and uplift black queer culture, and that's a huge deal that cannot be understated. He said it's very important, y'all. So
yeah, they're gonna have to get
that's a nice. Yeah, that's a nice statement. He's standing for something.
He said he went to Janelle Monáe concert the day before, honey. He said, but the taxi service couldn't accommodate his wheelchair. He said,
okay,
look,
they
stop,
stop, damn it. I'm getting tired now. He's going to have to get something else to travel in. Now, they all in wheelchairs. I done seen them because I be renting them myself for a family member. Now, all them wheelchairs don't have a high back now. Yeah, now, he's going to have to get him one of them little hover-around motorized scooters with the turtle and the rabbit on there for slow to fast. Yeah. All them wheelchairs now he's doing too much. Yeah, we support you. We with you. We'll help you. But you're trying to do them concerts back to back in the wrong kind of wheelchair. We're going to have to get a wheelchair with a low back and something.
Like the ones they play basketball
on
Amazon.
But he said
like the ones they play wheelchair basketball in.
Right. He going to need one of those wheelchairs.
He said the battery died.
He gonna have to
died.
Hey, he get on my man. Look, I don't care. Damn,
he called every place under the sun.
He get enough damn money. He get on my nerve with all these sad stories. He taking advantage of the system. Nah, you already get a disability check. You get to park right there in the front of Walmart. You get to park in the front of Target and the grocery store. And you went to the Janelle Monáe concert. That didn't work out. Then you saying the battery died. Listen.
Yeah. And you get this color of the day. What is it, Gary?
The color of the day is aquamarine. On the high end, you say aquamarine, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for the day.
You know what, Super Day? Sometimes I love people. I'm not against people that's handicapped. I was, a chick was sitting by the side. We got an extra second. The lady was sitting at the edge of the pool. She ain't have no arms and no legs. I said, why are you crying? She said, I ain't never been hugged before, so I picked her up and I hugged her. So I was swimming, she was still crying. I said, why are you still crying? She said, I ain't never been kissed before. So I picked her up and I kissed her.
Hold your hands like that.
Yeah, I was holding her. Then I said, she was still crying, Bink. I said, why are you still crying? She said, I ain't never been before. I'm like, oh. So I threw her in the water. I said, you no.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, the National Toy Hall of Fame revealed the 12 finalists for its 2023 class. Once again, my favorite childhood toy, fireworks, was robbed. Fireworks was robbed, Brett.
Well, the finalists this year are baseball cards, the board game Battleship, Bingo, Bop It, Cabbage Patch Kids, Connect 4, Mattel's Ken, the Little Tykes Cozy Coupe, that's the classic red car with the yellow roof, Nerf Toys, Slime, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I love a lot of those. Now, the winners will be voted on by toy industry experts in addition to public voting at museumofplay.org throughout the week. 3 of the 12 toys will wind up getting inducted, and they'll be announced on November 9th.
All right, can y'all believe that Bingo and Nerf were also nominated last year, but they didn't even make the cut? So the 3 that did make it in last year was Light Bright.
That was a good one.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Remember Light Bright?
Absolutely.
Yeah, your ass lose the black paper, and then you just have to look through the little holes and see that light bulb. Yeah. Shout out to my cousin, Lynn Armour. I used to spend the night over there. She had a Light Bright. Masters of the Universe. And the top toy, the one that you spin.
Yes, sir.
So if you could pick any toy to be inducted to the Hall of Fame, what would it be, Special K?
I had an Evel Knievel Pump It Up motorcycle.
There you go. You better get up on this radio.
That Evel Knievel Pump It Up motorcycle, man. You better get out of here.
Let me mark that off my list right now. Yes,
Come
sir.
on, man. Come on,
get
man.
off the
He
radio.
sit there and whine it.
That thing take off going, boy.
Man, take the rest of the
on,
day
man.
off, dog. You deserve
And G.I. Joe with the
comedic-
Jeep with the searchlight on it? Come on,
Bro,
man.
I swear to God, you my best. You my cousin right now.
Ooh.
Hey, man.
G.I. Joe with the searchlight
you
on
walk
the
up a
Jeep.
Christmas, you got a damn Evel Knievel up under that damn.
Come on, dog.
The one that you wind up.
wind
How
up.
about the one
Yes,
that you
sir.
wind
And
up?
shoot off that
and then
ramp.
shoot off that damn ramp and jump on that
Y'all
ramp.
too excited.
Boy, you thought you had something.
That was
Hey,
the greatest toy ever.
I don't know because there's
Dave, come here, Dave. Come here right quick, Dave.
I don't know
Dave.
because honorable mention is Rock'em Sock'em Robots, dog.
Rock.
Come on, dog.
Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
If that in the Hall of Fame right now, something the matter with them.
Oh my
I
God.
knocked your block off.
Super Dave have came out of the studio. Super Dave, did we bring you back, man? Talk to me, Dave.
Oh man, the Evel Knievel.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Love
Oh, yeah.
that. I'm trying to think some more, man.
Barbie.
Jax.
Electric
Jax.
football.
Did y'all like
How
the
about the electric football?
the electric football?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
The
Come
back
on,
in the
Dave.
day,
Electric
where you had to
football.
sit
Come
there
on,
And it
man.
vibrates.
and it vibrates.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You got to line all the men up.
Yes, sir.
You got to line all the men up, and then you hit the button and they vibrate. And then you got the man with that little sponge football.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. That's games right
And
there.
the one with the little thing on there that's supposed to kick the field goal. Yeah.
It would never work.
It never worked.
Never work.
Never work.
Never work.
Ever.
We just said, man, you got 7 points. Let's go kick it off.
Gary.
Sir.
What? You know what? To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All these toys y'all talking about, that sound like people who on welfare and they bought their kids these things because we didn't
That
have
was
all
us.
those toys growing up. That's right. I know
That
because
was
my
us.
parents didn't buy me that kind of stuff.
Your dad
We
worked
had
at the
wouldn't
funeral
play with
home.
no
Y'all
Evel
always
Knievel
had
anyway.
good money. Your dad worked at the funeral home.
Yeah, but we had Trouble and we had Monopoly. That's the kind of toys
Everybody
we had.
had
We didn't
that.
have, we didn't have no rock.
Everybody had that, Gary. Did you
Well-
ever have a Tonka truck?
Right.
Did you ever have a Tonka
That's
dump
why he
truck?
on here doing the tea.
Right.
If you ain't never had that steel Tonka dump truck.
I think we may have had a
Special
Tonka
K, you
dog
my
truck,
cousin.
but-
Special K.
Come on now.
I believe we are related. I had the yellow Tonka truck for 10 years.
Dog.
You could ride on it.
That thing was made out of real steel, not
Man,
this
you
plastic
man,
stuff.
man, my cousin Tracy Reed had one. My cousin Alvin had one.
Yeah.
We all had a Tonka truck, the
Come
yellow
on,
one.
dog. Yes, sir.
Hey,
With that
speaking
little
of riding, who
steel pipe
had
on
a
the
big
side.
wheel?
Yes, sir.
Special
Who
K,
had a big
please
wheel? The
stop
red
talking.
big wheel.
The red big
The
wheel.
red big
Because
wheel.
we couldn't afford the green machine.
And after that, you right.
Couldn't afford
I
the
was
green-
just finna say that.
With the little,
I
the
had
little
a green
shifter.
machine.
Brad, you had a green
Brad.
machine?
I had a green machine, yes indeed.
Brad was
yes, I
rich.
did.
We're going to have to get off
No,
the
I
radio.
wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
But
you
I
had
did
to
have
have
an
a
easy
machine.
bake
The hell
oven,
if you
an
wasn't.
easy bake oven, and a Snoopy snow cone machine.
How many of y'all took
on
to
now.
open up some Now Laters and put it in that little tray and put it in the Easy Bake Oven and made some
What you
taffy?
say? What?
How many of y'all made some taffy? Don't talk to me if you ain't take them damn
Now
Now Laters
Laters.
and put it in that little tray in the Easy Bake Oven and make you a big ass piece of taffy.
Really?
You better stop playing with me.
Now, my neighbor Shelley and Nisa had the Easy Bake Oven. I used to love to go to their house for the Easy Bake Oven, but we didn't get it. We were less.
How many of y'all let all them little, how many of y'all take your G.I. Joe and let all the little army men smash Barbie?
Oh, that was really
What about the little paddle ball with the little string?
Yeah, Rick Rack.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
In
No,
the
we
South, we
didn't
call
get
Oh, I
it the
used to
Rick
love
Rack.
that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My grandmother was great. She was get that doggone thing. Pop, pop,
Yeah,
pop, pop.
Yeah.
My grandmother
And
knew
then
how
you
to
could
Rick.
tie it around the handle to make it shorter.
Right.
Could you yo-yo? Did you know how to
Hell
yo-yo?
Oh, yeah, we yo-yo.
Oh, yeah, yo-yo.
I yo-yo. Those ones that
Remember
used
the
to
one
have the
that lit
lights
up?
in them.
The
yeah.
one that lit up?
Yeah,
Yes.
the lights
Oh,
yo-yo.
my God.
And
y'all.
everybody got that big ass bag about the size of some sweet potatoes of them green army men all over the house.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
And then you get that one that's laying down. The one that's laying down like that. Bro, we had real toys.
Yeah.
What about the
Yeah.
stretch man? You remember the stretch man?
After the
Stretch
Stretch
Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong.
Hold on now.
Come on, Dave.
Stretch
But
Armstrong.
wait a minute, I bet your big wheel didn't have the brakes on there on the side.
The little yellow
Who
break.
didn't have a break?
That yellow break.
Who didn't have a break?
That's how you spin out,
And that
dog.
one tire will
That's
wear
how
out
you
before the
spin
other
out.
two.
How many of y'all took all the tires off the big wheel and built you a go-kart?
Come on now.
Huh? Y'all want to
Come
talk?
on, shout out to
y'all
East
want to
Week on
talk
Keller
real?
Road in Decatur.
You want to talk real engineering? You want to talk Uncle Suge, Uncle Bro, Anthony Bruce Smiley built me. We built a damn. You take some wood.
Come on, dog.
And you take the tires off a big wheel and build a go-kart and take a stick
Yes,
from
sir.
behind. And
You
That's-
wasn't
the
a
stick
real
was
boy
the
if you ain't
and,
built a
and the stern
go-kart.
and the stern wheel was a rope.
Yes, sir.
But y'all better stop playing with me. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Sparkle from Indianapolis, and
I pick Legos.
I'm Leonard Collins from Louisville, and the toy I pick is the Troll Doll.
Yeah, this is JD, Houston, Texas. Greatest toy will have to be Transformers Optimus Prime with the trailer.
My name is Angela. I'm calling from Winsfield, Missouri. The toy is going to be a Slinky.
Yeah!
I'm Nina Wilson Carter, Indianapolis. I like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
I'm calling from Homestead, Florida. I'll say the Green Machine.
My name is Anessa Blossom. I'm calling from Dallas, Texas. And the greatest toy of all time is the Easy Bake Oven.
My name's Teresa from Baltimore, and I pick Cabbage Patch Doll. My name is Noni. I'm calling from Fort Lauderdale, and it'll be Connect 4.
I'm calling from Orlando, and I think the Easy Bake Oven was one of the best ovens to bake your first cake. Oh, that was awesome.
Hi, I'm calling from Baltimore, Maryland, and I pick Cabbage Patch Dolls, Bratz Dolls, Jack, Jump Rope.
Courtney Redenberg from St. Petersburg, Florida, and Nintendo, Super Nintendo or Nintendo.
Then you run out of the little packets. You run out of the little packets to bake cakes. We're going to Easy Bake Oven. And you take that little silver pan, and then when your grandma making some cornbread, and your grandmama she cussing you out at the same time, but she give you a little bit of that cornbread mix, and you put it in that damn thing, and you go in there and bake you some damn cornbread in your room. Now you got your own cornbread to go with your greens.
Come on, dog. How we gonna
lying, Brett?
You telling the truth, boy.
How we gonna disrespect Mr. Potato Head, man?
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
How we gonna disrespect Mr. Potato Head?
Cause Steve is our competition.
Oh.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Brother, it's always good to have you on the show. How you doing, Jeff?
Man, I'm fantastic, brother. Listen, I got some disappointing news for a community and I think even a larger level of disappointment for those that have watched this rise of sisters who are leading academic institutions. I don't know if you know, but some of the top schools in the country are being led by black women. And this week was a sad one because Sister Joanne Epps, who was the president of Temple University, sitting president of Temple University, suddenly died on Tuesday. I mean, and when I say suddenly, literally, she was at a memorial for another African-American kind of giant on the campus, and out of nowhere fell ill and went unconscious. They attempted to revive her, and she was by 3 p.m. pronounced dead. She was an incredible attorney. Many know that she was on the short list to be one of Obama's Supreme Court justice nominees. And so the work that she had done,
what state is it? The one from California?
No. This. I mean, because there were several that were listed. She was one, and I think that was the thing about the Obama administration. There are several black women that were qualified to be put up, and obviously Supreme Court Justice Ketanji was put up, but Joanne Epps was one of those in the legal community that was just viewed as more than qualified. She was a U.S. attorney, I believe, in the state of Pennsylvania. But this is sad. She was 72 years old, but it was incredibly sudden. There was a memorial that was held for her yesterday. And so we lift her husband and her family in our prayers, as well as the Temple University community, as well as this sorority of black women that are doing just an amazing job leading our institutions of higher education, both on the HBCU side and the PWI side. So again, we celebrate her. And with that, man, I heard something yesterday that was kind of interesting to me. I saw that there was a day created called the Day of Intentionality. And it made me think as I thought about Sister Epps passing away and the fact that there's not a day that goes by that we aren't surprised by somebody that leaves us. And so when we think about this notion of intentionality, and I was just inspired by this Day of Intentionality. It was created by this platform called Squad. I thought about what are ways, Rick, that we can be more intentional in our daily lives and investing in our friendships, because they need to be. How many times do we, especially those of us that are busy, our friends actually make excuses for us not reaching out? I know Rick is busy, or I know Jeff is running around like crazy. And a lot of times we got to be incredibly intentional, letting the people we know that we love them, even when we don't have a lot of time. Give yourself space and grace to rest. A lot of us are going 10,000 miles an hour, and I remember hearing someone say that, especially for people of color, for black folks, rest is revolutionary. Find time to be able to rest. Experiment to figure out what you like and what refills you, because so many of you are giving away so much, whether it's time or energy or resources, and sometimes you're not refilling yourself. And then make time to get outside, move your body, be active.
Come on now, Jeff, you already know.
This is it saves your life. It adds years onto your life when you take a walk, when you sit in the sunshine. It don't make sense how many of us are vitamin D deficient just because we don't go outside. And so there's just an opportunity for us to be intentional about the things that we want for our lives. And it doesn't even have to be big things, y'all. Just be intentional about one thing the rest of this week that you know you've been slipping on, that you want to be better on. So I celebrate Squad and this organization that did this Day of Intentionality. It definitely inspired me. If you're interested in more, you can go to dayofintentionality.com. But whether you do or not, I just encourage each of us to be intentional about the things that bring us life, love, and joy, because this world is nuts and no minute is promised. So that's what I got for y'all. Hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Let me know what you're going to be intentional about this week. And Jeff, I am going. Yes, sir.
And you forgot two more things, very important things to be intentional about.
No, I did not. I did not forget those at all, because you keep talking about them because they in your mouth.
Man, we are so proud to be on your airways, man. Tampa, Florida. Hey, thank y'all so much. Clearwater, St. Pete, Birmingham, Nashville. Love you. Louisville, Kentucky, Cleveland, Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati. Y'all know how we feel about y'all over there. We'll never let Special K dress like that again when we come and do the live broadcast. But we got to make that up to y'all. Everybody in Charlotte, man, thank y'all for making us number one. Everybody in Dallas, DF-Dub, ATL, everybody listening to us on Classics. We love you. We appreciate you. Pensacola, Florida, Jackson, Mississippi, all over Louisiana, especially Lafayette. Thank y'all for the opportunity. Man, we just glad to be on y'all radio show. Your radio stations all over the country, all the PDs. Shout out to all the GMs, the general managers that giving us this wonderful opportunity. Rob Babin, thank you, man. We love you, man. He was our GM in Miami, and now he's like the big boss. Or whatever. Shout out to you, Derek Baker, everybody that make it possible for us. We're just grateful.
And shout out to all the street team members for all the affiliate stations.
Yes.
Man, they be out there in the streets making it look good.
You know, Gary with the T used to be on the street team until you stole that camera out of the production room.
Look.
Yeah, dog.
That's all right, but Jesus knew.
You want to shout out
to bring that back up.
What your boss name was?
I don't remember.
What's the name?
What was it?
To my George?
Yeah, George.
Yeah.
You don't want to shout out George for firing you?
No, I want to shout out to Gary Lee for hiring me. How about that? Hi, Gary Lee.
Oh, Gary Lee gave you the job?
He sure did.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, wow. We got a lot of history. One day we got to talk about how I met Gary.
Yeah.
How I met Gary. Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. We're gonna save that.
Yes, sir.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour, we got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, our SMS family. Here's what's happening in news. U.S. Representative Ilhan Omar introduced new legislation to create the Office for Missing and Murdered Black Women and Girls within the U.S. Department of Justice. Now, according to a study published by Research in Action, more than 60,000 black women and girls are missing in the U.S. Black women are also twice as likely to be victims of homicide. Yes, I love this sister and what she's doing and how she's always there standing up on the front lines. So hopefully we'll see some action taken from this. In other news, a little over a third of Americans believe that President Joe Biden should be impeached and removed from office, while 45% do not agree, according to a new poll. Now, House Republicans began the whole impeachment process a week ago, alleging that the president was involved in corrupt business dealings with his son, Hunter Biden. Lastly, check your refrigerator. Kraft Heinz has recalled about 84,000 cases of its Kraft Singles cheese slices. after reports that bits of plastic film, grilled cheese. I mean, what y'all gonna do? Yeah, they said they were causing a choking hazard. Recalled packages have a use-by date of January 10th, 2024 through January 27th, 2024, and have the letter S and the number 72 on the manufacturing code.
Oh, so something is going on with the packaging, with the cheese.
The packaging, yes.
It's still in the packaging.
Plastic.
Yeah, some people don't know you're supposed to take the package off before you...
The cheese.
Well, hold on, Maria. Say what, Kay?
Some people don't know you're supposed to take the plastic off before you grill the cheese sandwich.
Right.
You got to peel that off.
Yeah.
You don't leave it on there. Just
Man, shut up. Go on. Go ahead, Maria. I'm sorry.
That's all I have for today. Check out more headlines on our website at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Hey, Rock T, what you got in sports? We going to sports.
It's about that time for Rock T NFL Picks of the Week. I don't give you the over or the under, Rick Dog. I'm just going to tell you who's going to win the damn game.
Let's go then.
I was 11-5 last week. I was 11-5 in week number 1. This is week number 3. Y'all better follow your boy, man. Let's go.
Write it down today.
San Francisco 49ers over the New York Giants, baby. Baltimore will beat Indianapolis. Cleveland over Tennessee. Miami Dolphins beats the Denver Broncos. The Jets will beat New England. Buffalo over Washington. Detroit Lions, my mighty Lions, will beat the Atlanta Falcons this week. Oh, you got a problem with that, Rick?
Where they playing at?
They playing in Detroit, baby. They playing in the Motor City.
I can see that.
Let's go, baby. New Orleans over Green Bay.
But go back to the Jets. You said the Jets going to beat who?
New England. They play in New York.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right.
Jacksonville over Houston. The Chargers over Minnesota. Seattle beats Carolina. Dallas Cowboys will beat Arizona. I wouldn't pick Arizona if they played a JV high school team.
Right.
Kansas City over Chicago, the Vegas Raiders over Pittsburgh, Philadelphia over Tampa Bay, and Cincinnati, with or without Joe Burrow, will beat the Rams this week. I said it.
Wait a minute, Cincinnati gonna beat the Rams.
Gonna beat the
Rams.
Rams.
What's the one before that?
Philadelphia over Tampa Bay.
Okay, got that. And the one before that?
The Raiders over Pittsburgh.
What you think?
What you mean, what you think? All that matters is what I think.
You might be right, Ronti.
Let's get it, baby.
I can't disagree with none. You about right. I can't argue with nothing you said today.
Follow me on social media at
Rock. That's why I made him go back, because he said them so fast.
Let's talk
so
about
if
it.
you get one wrong and then you go back, you can't understand. That's what he do. Stop the music.
Write him down.
That's what he's doing.
That's what he's
doing.
doing.
So he's doing
hollering and screaming.
real fast.
Yeah,
and you can't remember what he said. He running by you so quick. That's why I have to slow people.
But
Rick, there, dog.
But Rick, this is where he gets you. He gets you with the laugh at the beginning. That throws you off.
What you
and
mean?
it throw you off.
And then they just...
And then he's running real quick.
Yes. They right there.
And then when you come back the next day, it's like, right, you was wrong. But you
Ricky, didn't you say yesterday, just because you lie, don't make you right?
That's right.
And that's what Rocky tries.
We're going to have to do something about this. This got to stop.
You better recognize
this
it, man.
madness got to stop.
You better recognize.
Let's go to the hot spot.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brad?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, in an excerpt from her new memoir, Leslie Effing Jones, published by Rolling Stone on Tuesday, September 19th, Leslie recalled the racist and sexist backlash she faced for starring in the 2016 Ghostbusters movie alongside Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, and Kate McKinnon. Now, the Saturday Night Live alum also addressed Juno director Jason Reitman's unforgivable comments about the film. Why are people being so evil to each other? How can you sit and type, "I want to kill you"? Who does that? Jones wrote about the trolls who went after her online. Now, sad keyboard warriors living in their mother's basements hated the fact that this hollowed work of perfect art now featured, gasp, horror, women in lead roles, she added. Worst of all, of course, was that one of the lead characters was a black woman. So for some men, this was the final straw. Years after the 2016 film was released, Reitman announced he was making Ghostbusters Afterlife and said on Bill Murr's Monday Morning podcast that he was trying to go back to the original technique and hand the movie back to the fans. Addressing these comments, Jones wrote, "Bringing up the idea of giving the movie back to the fans was a pretty clear shout out to all those losers who went after us for making an all-female movie." Wow. All right, y'all, one more thing. Our country's great financial standoff is finally finally over, and that's Vanna White. She's returning to Wheel of Fortune, y'all. Yay, because we love Vanna White and Pat Sajak together. She extended her run through 2025-26 season, taking her 2 years into Ryan Seacrest's run as host. Okay. There's no word on how much Vanna's making, but sources say she's got a substantial increase from the $3 million salary she had been earning for the past 18 years. Seacrest told Fortune earlier this week, "I love Vanna White, and I've known Vanna for a long time, and I hope nothing more than to be able to walk out on that stage and host with her." So that's going to be amazing, seeing Ryan Seacrest and Vanna White host together. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got the Praise Mix Down. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.